I've been a financial planner for more than 20 years, and my son Brady, who is now just turned 21, he was diagnosed with autism and an intellectual disability from age 18 months. And for us, that was just a massive shock and an unexpected thing, and really the psychologist will explain that you go through a grieving process as a parent for almost the child that you've lost and all the hopes and dreams that you've had for that boy, girl and baby for the rest of their life. I know my husband was thinking, oh, beautiful, I've got a son, we'll be able to kick the footy, we'll be able to go to the footy, play cricket. Brady can't do any of those things. But once you realise that that's actually our hopes and dreams and not necessarily his, and let that go, and then think about how do we make a meaningful life for him in what he loves. And as for all people, I think if we just keep it simple about what makes him happy, how can we all be happy, then let's just work towards that over the journey. What does happen though then is as a tendency as a parent, you start thinking, oh God, what does that mean? What does that mean for his sister, who's only 2 years older than him? She's been like a third carer, which is common for the whole rest of her life, looking out for her little brother who's now towering over her, but she's still looking out for him. But as parents, we're always racing, thinking, okay, what about school? What about education? Then there's, get to 16, it's the Department of Human Services, there's Centrelink, there's tax considerations, how much insurance do we need if, and you're thinking, will he ever work? Can he, I hope that he would be able to, but in my case, if I was honest with myself, Brady will never be able to work. So again, I need to let that go and think, okay, if I've got someone who can't work for the rest of their life, how do we make sure that we've got everything in our family sorted to make sure that if mum and dad are not around, that this is not a mess that we're leaving for his sister or his auntie or someone to sort out later. So can we put in place all the right plans and strategies and engage with the right professionals always, be it legal, Centrelink, tax, etc., to make sure that we're optimising what's possible for him, so that he can worry about being happy and doing what he wants to do, but everything else is in place.